Today we're talking about color, baby, color. The definition of color, what your eye sees reflected off an object. Primary colors, red, yellow, blue. If you don't remember, shame on you.
Artists, you can use color sticks or markers for this. It doesn't matter to me, and you don't have to color the whole thing in. I'm just doing a little dot. If you have time later, remember you could take these packets home. You can color all things in. You don't have to, though. Secondary colors. That's what we're going to talk about here. So a little bit of red on the circle, and then red on the square. Once again, you can use crayons, color pencils, or color sticks. Do not use markers for this part because it doesn't blend very well. Then you do yellow, which stands for the Y on the circle, and yellow on the square, and now you see it makes orange. So now we're going to do the next secondary color. Red on the circle, red on the square, blue on the circle, blue on the square. And yes, artists, that makes purple. Okay, so we've been talking about secondary colors, and here is an example of a little thing that I have. That's red, yellow, blue, primary colors. Blend them together. So I want to show you, and it's kind of hard to see. I think the purple shows up pretty well though. So now we have blue on the circle, blue on the square, yellow on the circle, yellow on the square. And what color does that create, artists? That's right, green. Warm and cool colors. Warm colors are like the sun. So we have red, orange, and yellow. And cool is like the breeze, trees, and the seas. So I have blue, and notice I have made little clouds on this sheet that I made for you. Green and purple. Artist, if you've ever used the watercolors with the trays that look like this, I have them separated so then you remember when you're painting, there's the warm colors on the left and the cool colors on the right, and you know that I take out the black and the brown so they don't mess up our paints. Okay, on to the next thing. Analogous. Everybody say analogous. Analogous are three colors beside each other on the color wheel. And I have these nifty little color wheels that are probably sitting at your table. Please be careful with them. If you take 3 fingers and you touch them side by side, those are called analogous. So I've got my red, and I'm going to overlap and I'm going to go ahead and color in that second color, red as well. Then I take my yellow and I color in the last heart, in the middle heart, and my analogous color that I have created is orange. So check it on the color wheel. Monochromatic. One color adding black or white. So you choose whatever color you want and color the whole rectangle in. It says example of monochromatic. I chose blue. You decide what you want, artist. Up to you. Now add your black and your white. And I'm just coloring it lightly so I can still see the blue underneath. So there's the black. And then you can take your white crayon, because I don't have any white color sticks in this container, and color white on the other side. Now monochromatic, I want you to think of Monopoly. How many winners win Monopoly, artist? That's right, 1. So monochromatic is one color adding black or white. intermediate colors. Circle are primary, square is secondary, and the arrows are the tertiary or intermediate. So blue, which is a primary, on the circle, and then put a little bit on the arrow like we did before. Okay. Then you're going to find your secondary color. I chose orange. Orange on the square, orange on the arrow. If you look, artists, on the color wheel, the arrows are where the tertiary colors are. You choose what colors you want for the intermediate colors. Now I'm going to show you a shortcut. I want you to take a color that you choose. I chose yellow, and you see how it says yellow green, yellow, and it says yellow orange. You're going to take and you're going to color in a fourth of the color wheel, and I'm just coloring it in lightly, and you can put your fingers over the rest of it if you need to. So that whole area should be colored in yellow. So like I said, I'm just doing a shortcut. Then you can go in, you outline your space first, and then you color the rest in. Ooh la la. The next color that I'm going to choose, color sticks work really well. The next color stick that I choose is orange. I have yellow orange, orange, and red orange. Once again, put your hand over the part that you're not going to color. You can start coloring just a little bit there so you know what you're doing. And then I color in those 3 sections. And I'm overlapping and I'm blending. And I'm turning my paper around. Makes it easier to color. Color in the basic outline. Like I said, I'm not concerned with how detailed this is. I just want you to understand how the color wheel is set up. Moving on around, next thing would be red. Same thing, color a little bit where it has red so you know what you're coloring. Color in 3 spots and get started. Complementary colors. Colors opposite each other on the color wheel. That means they look awesome together. Remember, red and green. Oh, red. Okay, so complementary colors. Put your finger on one color that you choose. Go all the way across. You decide what color you want to be your complementary colors. Here I am putting red and green because of that cool video that we've already watched.